This is why you're here, right? To have everything working for us. Ah, is that wonderful that I can have everything in here? So I'm on YouTube and all the social medias, I hopefully. So let's do this exercise together. Can you see me, guys? Is that perfect? So I cut. Don't worry about me because I do things for us, okay? So let's take pride. I take pride of who I am. I take pride of who I am. So today it's about, let me tell you more. Today it's about to let me see if I have gifts. Gift is required. Okay. I take pride of who I am. Castillon, ¿dónde estás? ¿Estás en México? Dímelo. Let me see if I can do like this. Okay, here I have you perfect here. Can you hear me well? I'm also on YouTube, okay? So let's be here because I have the goals in those platforms and I need you included in that, right? So talking about who am I talking to? So share with me and I will share with you our goals. Here, perfect. Huh? So our goals are about what? What do you think? FFG? What do you think our goals are? Give me roses. How about that? Great. So it's about who I take proud of in who I am. This is the 365 self positive talk. Okay, guys, I have worked so much on my PhD and I have so much to share with you. But there are simple things to achieve goals, to set down in the ground about negative talking, right, Sam? How about that? I love this platform here because it's delivering a lot, and I like that. Should I maybe you have a lot of information here, or is that okay for you? Good. Tim, Tim, how are you? Do I know you? Tim, how are you? Okay, my goal, I'll pin roses, likes, please, okay. Ray, how are you, Ray? I love this platform. A lot of guys, and I like to talk also to men, right? Even though my audience and patients, they are more females, right? Mom, daughters, daddy shoes, Ellie. So I take pride of in who I am, how I think, I take pride of that. The way I behave, I take pride of that. I am the man, the most important person in my life. I take pride of that. Do you? Tell me a little about you. Which city are you? I'm here in California. So, and what I do take pride of that. I'm never consented and I never have false pride. that imposter syndrome? The imposter syndrome is I am not enough. I do all the certifications, I have all my degrees, psychologist, psychoanalyst, but I am not enough. That used to happen to me before I have my practice. I was working for someone else, Jesse. Jesse, are you from Mexico? So, because of that, I take pride of who I am. The psychologist I was working to, he used to say I was the best psychologist he ever met, right? I'm great, I'm very also intuitive, but I actually, my practice is in theory and put the hands together, right? Holding hands, being supportive to my patients. All right, Castillo? So, Rome, Jesse, I see there are people that are following me already. So, are you following my thoughts? I take honest health pride in my choice to live with equality, with a quality person, a match that I decide to live. That could be even a roommate. But we all you look for love partners, right? But that could be with your mom, with your father. If you have to live with someone else, you have to be aligned with that person, right? And I live a quality life. I work a lot. I had a patient that was saying, I work 16 hours daily. Well, if you have a seat on your desk and you start working, maybe the work never ended. That also happened to me. If I have a seat, I start typing, I start writing, I start reading. That will take 10 hours at least, up to me to have a break and do that all over again. So that ever happened to you? And I'm proud of the person I have chosen to be. Are you, Jesse? Are you proud? You know what? The life, Cameron, how are you? So the life is not, now we are at the end of the year, right? And we all imagine those high achiever goals. But from the failure, also you must to take pride of that. Daniela, but you don't understand. Many things happen in my life this year. And there are another patient, he was saying, I'm bankrupt. You don't understand. I broke up with my girlfriend. Ben, Rom, give me a like. Okay, Edward. So here's 365 self positive talk goals. And we started tonight, December 13th. I'm here to support you to achieve goals, yes. Having a purpose in life. So, what do you think is a purpose in life? I think when you have a child, you have a purpose. How about you, Luis Cadrija? Give him that in the rose, all right? So, I have a child, but I have the sense that my child is take everything from me. I have the sense that my husband is take everything from me. I do all for others, from my mom. Those are all negative talks from my practice. I have the sense that my mom, she's narcissist. She drained all my opportunities. I have to take care of her health. I never was the gold child. Why? because my mom wants me to make money, to be successful in real estate, but I want to be a social worker. Did that ever happen to you? Share. Share so I know about your who is here? It's Ben. How are you? Where are you? Onde você tá, Ben? Onde você tá? Onde estás, Edward? So, it's not about the purpose in life is not about now and then. It's not about the new. No, I have to do something new and bigger so I have a purpose. If it's not something that everyone knows, it's not a purpose. If I'm doing small uh, community work like at the church, helping people from a neighborhood, uh, working as an Uber driver, that is not my purpose. People that have to know me, that people have to know my name, people they have to know my background, people they have to know I'm important. I'm even better than them. If I'm not better than someone else, it's not a purpose life. So let me see here. I have to go back in this life because I want to be in the three platforms. And why that? Why do I need that, right? Simple, because so I use the three, okay? But remember, you can follow me on YouTube. Cosmos, I have no idea. Why you don't type? Type. Give me a rose. Type what you need for. Who is here on YouTube? Tell me your name so I know a little about you. Maybe I can help you. So I'm talking about I take pride in who I am. Do you? I'm asking you. Do you take pride or are you ashamed of who you are? You have to tell everyone else that you are important. You come from a wealth family because you are not actually taking pride of who you are. Oh no, but I don't have a wealth family background. But my best friend, he comes from wealth family. And is that person better than you? Is that person luckier than you? Oh yeah, Daniela, trust me, he is lucky. Why that? He is lucky because that person had everything I never had before. That person had big money, nice trips, had huge opportunities, and I never had that before. But you are the one that take care of your father, that took your father to the hospitals when he had health issues, because that is what happened to me. And I was just a teenager going to the high school and even though taking care of my father. So now I look at back and how proud I am of myself and the way my mom, she raised us. She taught us to respect our father, to love our father. He even when he was ill, weak, sick, right? Because for most of us, it's not easy to get together, right? I have a book here. I like to share also books together at home. 100 Ways Together. This is a book, so together at home, the way that you nurture children, our children, maybe as a nephew. that you're raising. Maybe it's your stepdaughter. Maybe it's your child, or not exactly your child, but it's someone that you are nurturing, Kyla. So when I take pride in who I am, anything, maybe you're a stay-home mother, maybe you're an Uber driver, maybe you're cleaning house to raise your children with honest money, because it doesn't matter how important you are, but the money is honest. Where come from the origin of the money? You don't need to lie to pretend, so you are not living a fake lifestyle. So that is, I decide to take pride of who I am. Daniela, what are you talking about? So I'm here sharing different kinds of psychotherapies, but the main reason why I decided to start over the 365 days of positive self talk. Daniela, that is not even therapeutic. Oh, trust me. When you change the way you think about yourself, the way that you honor your origin, doesn't matter if you had money or you don't have money, because you have to feel lovable. Daniela, you don't understand. I was adopted. This is another negative self talk about um, um, patient. I was adopted. My parents, I never know them. I never knew them. I just knew my adopted parents. So great, because they are parents, right? And in our heart, there are no way to love unconditionally someone. And for those that are mom, stepmom, that are raising a child, it's not that you born loving unconditionally those kids. Most of us, we need to learn to love. All right, Georgia, you agree with me? Rom, Lucky, Elia, I'm not sure who stay, not stay, but give me a rose and the like. So I agree that I have to learn to love the child, to protect, to nurture the child. And if your story is because you were adopted child, probably you have the positive self-talk have to be, hey, my mom, she may loved me so much that she had to give me opportunity to have a family that could protect me, love me, take care and nurture me. I don't know if my mom, she had any kind of biological mom or parents, they had any kind of um, addictions. I don't know if they had any kind of problems, turbulence, if they had home, but I knew I had the life to live. This right is a birthright. No one will take it from you, right? So in here, we are December 13th. Where are you? Which city you are in California? Okay. So now and then I have a purpose when I live day after day. You know what? Greg, Zion, when I live day after day, when I pay my rent on time, when I pay my mortgage, when I have an employee that is working for me online, when I'm growing a business, when I'm supporting someone, when I ask someone if that person needs me for something, so that it's living with purpose. Someone is needing me, even when I need help and I ask for help. It's live with purpose. And I'll explain how come. I understand that to survive, to live better, I need that person helps and support. Maybe it's someone that is helping with your rent. Maybe you're waiting for opportunity job that is coming to you, but right now you have to take more time study, right? Maybe it's because you need some extra food and you need that, you know what, someone was sharing your name for a better job opportunity, right? So Olivia, tell me about you. Ask me, okay? I like the YouTube. Who is here in the YouTube? Text me so I can see you, so I can be supportive to you. This live is about self positive talk. Let's do this challenge. Let's do this for 365 days. It's not going to be easy, but it will be possible. Let's do this every evening. How about that? Because at the evening, I know, guys, there are people here from Dubai, New York. I have a patient from Canada. There are people here from London where my psychoanalysis certification is from. I'm a psychoanalyst, right? A doctor to help you with your mental health, but also about the way that you see things, work things out, right? So I can be supportive because I hold hands with you. Okay? So I'll share here something else. In so many ways, no matter where I am or what I'm doing, I'm mindful of who I am and why I am here. I'm mindful. Hey, I did move to United States, California, for almost a decade. I lived before in Europe. I'm mindful for how important I am in this community. I'm growing my online business and I work with groups so the therapy becomes more, extremely more affordable, right? So ask for the price for my monthly groups therapy. You can go to my WhatsApp +1 424 333 6851. I also have another WhatsApp, but I have the um, asking that so I can share the group, okay? Um, go also to appointments that Daniela Vercruz, you can see how I spell my name, at gmail.com. Share your story. Ask for advice. So the meaning of life becomes clear, all right? And clear to me every day. The more I am aware of my purpose in life. Daniela, I like to help people. I want to make a lot of money. This is a patient talk. To help my parents, to help my mom. And so I ask, okay, so your mom is asking for help. No, my mom, she has everything. So how are you? Give me that rose, give me a like. Here today, let's do the 365-day challenge of self-positive talk. I'm also on YouTube. Follow me in all the social medias. You can click in here in this TikTok platform and follow me in all my social medias. I'm growing the social medias, updating my website. So share with me, guys, in here. Where are you at now? If you send me a message, I can see you, Ellie. So the more I'm aware of my purpose in life, let's repeat that together. And the more I seek it out, the more of it I find. Do you believe in that? Or you believe the purpose, it's something that you can develop? Or you think the purpose is something so big that you need to work only 3 hours daily, or you think you need to work sleep less and work more. You think your purpose challenge you. You think to help others, for example, help your mom, that she so the patient talk. My mom, I think she needs me because my father, he never could save money. So I want to help my mom. So okay, help with what? I want to take my mom for nice trips. Ellie, do you want to go to the live together? I don't know why they're offering that. Invite, accept if you want to go to the live together. I don't know why. You want that? Okay. So the patient was saying, I want to help my mom. Okay, so your mom, she needs you to buy groceries. What your mom needs from you? No, I want to do better for my mom than my father could do. And here I'll tell you something. There are hierarchy in the family. Let's suppose this is your father, this is your mom, okay? And here you are as a little one. So you can give something that your mom needs as a gift, yes. But unless your father is sick, you must respect the way your parents live. Even that they are not rich, this is not the problem. They are not rich, but your father can afford that way of living, that live with, okay, a fine money, okay, let's say little money, let's mention that. Okay, my father, he doesn't have big bucks, all right, big money. He's not a millionaire. This one was all therapeutic with my patient, okay? But you understand that there are hierarchy. So your parents, they live together, they love, they respect each other, they learn from each other. Unless your parents, they need what? Groceries, your father is ill, there's something like extremely important, okay? And your father, because you have to let your father to support your mom or support the family. So in the hierarchy, that is respect. You understand that they live in that condition. Oh, but mom, she was complaining about dad. That exactly, he could not afford to give mom an expensive car. So, first of all, your mom, it's good, tell her about me, about the therapy. Invite her over for watching here. This live will be saved in my YouTube. Your mom should never complain about your father, especially for the kids. Why that? Because that is couple matters. No one have to be involved on your problems or them problems. They are girls, they have to manage them situations. The wife has to respect the husband's decisions. Oh, my father, so the patient continued, my father lost a lot of money on the stocks because he wants to make a lot of money easy, quickly, and fast. Has all that millionaire mindset, thinks that he wants to do so fast, um, and so from that they could live a wealth lifestyle. But now my father is in bankrupt. Okay, but they do have enough money to eat. Oh yeah, they do have enough money to eat. But so my patient continued, but I wanted to rescue my mom from the marriage, from living in poverty. Not he was exaggerating. For live with my father because my father is not good enough. So here another thing. You must be loyal to your family. Honor your father. Understand that this hierarchy, right, is like a corporative job. You respect and honor the boss, even when the boss commit mistakes. And why that? You do not complain about others. And that is all about self-negative talk, guys, because we are going to become it's a high percentage. It's that you're going to become people that used to complain, people that used to say negative things about. So it's self-reflective. It's like a mirror. So you don't understand. So my father is bankrupt. He did another mistake again. So the patient was bringing that to the therapy session, right? Because therapy, it's a safe place to be, right? I become your best friend. Um, but I'm a reflection of your thoughts and your behavior. So you start thinking and talking. And in psychoanalysis, it's one kind of psychosocial therapy that is he was petrified to become like his father. So he was understanding that he should do exactly to save his mom, rescuing his mom, but doing that is like teach his father how to do things better. And is that good? No, it's not good. You can give advice for your father. I was telling my mom, for example, um, dad, he passed away a long time ago, but my mom, I was telling her, Mom, you should not talk to the grandchildren like that, the granddaughter. So instead of saying you should not talk like that, you said, Mom, how about if you talk like this? And she was saying it was a grandson. No, it was a grandson situation. My mom, she was saying she was interfering, right? Everybody like to give opinions, right? So she was interfering. She was um, um, saying that her um, godson is a kind of godson, do not like to go for his stepfather house. And I said, Mom, let him. It's not that he don't like to go for his stepfather house. That is his mom's house. Don't you think it's because there are rules? There are time to go to bed. So he likes to stay in grandmom's home because there are no time to go to bed. There are no rules, especially on the weekends. But his stepfather home, there are rules. You must to go to bed certain time. At the Sunday morning, you have to wake up early to go to church. And this is about the hierarchy, right? So for the godmother, grandmother, it's so difficult because we like to spoil our kids. We think you're being protective and it's good. We know better than our own children what to do. And it's not the truth, right? So it's the same. about it's a kind of arrogant when the child think can teach the parents what to do. But I don't want to teach my mom, but I open a window to say, Mom, don't you think what happened is he likes to be here because, well, you accept everything. There are no rules. But his grades at school, they're not good. And his stepfather wants him to do better. There are rules. Don't you think? And the mom said, Yeah, you're right. It's because I spoiled him so much. So, people, when they're open, it's like a therapy session. When you're open, it's much easier, right? When you have to take responsibility for your own actions, wow, it's hard, can be difficult. No one's want that, actually. The person need to be really mature for take actions, right? Let's suppose I'm extremely unsatisfied at work, right? I'm just changing. There are new job position for me, and I said, you know what? There are new opportunity. So because I was unsatisfied, instead of complaining, I made the decision. I made a choice. So I take responsibilities for my choice. And I accept that. Because if I decide only to complain, I'm never satisfied, but there are someone else to listen and someone else that have to serve me. All right? Because I am a heart center? No, because I want to be the center of attention. I complain, I want to be noticed. But at the end, I ruined the relationships. All right? Because the truth is, I think my father is not good enough. This man here, this big man. But he is good enough for your mother. If your mother stopped complaining about him, it's the man she chose. He may change it the last 2 decades, let's suppose, right? Or the last 3 decades, but they are still a couple. They must respect each other. They must communicate with each other. So when the mom communicates with someone else, the little one doesn't make sense. The little one is absorbing that unsatisfied relationship. Probably the little one will think every relationship is like that. Because look at the parents. They are married for decades, but they are not. Your mom is unsatisfied, so maybe the little one will think, I never will be good enough for a woman, or I have to do everything so harder, working harder. And it's the truth that a man have to provide to feel good. When a man provides, he becomes masculated, right? It's power. It's like you go to the jiu-jitsu and you strangle with things. I never did, okay, but my nephew, he does. He competes, and wow, he is doing so good. He competes, and at the end, he had the sense that he won, even when he's not competing. But they strangle, they wrestle, right? It's amazing. The oxytocin, the dopamine. So he had this sense that he won. He's like a man that work every day. He had this sense that he provides. That yes, he is doing great. So let your parents in any age handle them stuff. If there are any addiction involved, I also can help you to communicate with your parents. Let's suppose your father is drinking a lot, alcohol addictions problems, or it's your mom. She is take a lot of sleep pills. So how are you gonna to handle that and help them? Listen them. Oh, Dr. Danielle, you don't understand. My mom, she repeat herself so much. Okay. She repeated herself a lot because she had the sense that no one is listening her. When you look at her in her eyes, so this is eye contact, you can do this to listen better. You know, it's visual. And she says, "Wow, my daughter actually she had this she sat with me and she spent time with me. She was listening. She this time she didn't interrupt me. That it's the right communication. Okay? So let's be here with this self positive talk. I think it will be easier to digest saying, than saying it's a therapeutic talk. Right? What do you think? Give me here your opinion and also give me your rose. How about that? DM me, WhatsApp. My professional phone is +1 424 333 6851. Appointments that danielavercruz at gmail.com. Give me this. It's a like. Okay? So bye. I'll be here. Bye.